गौर कथा धाम दाय नगर गमितारणे नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी तीनाने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पदर्शितारणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री द्वैतगरा शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम How many are sitting out of 75 or 76 who has taken initiation? Please raise their hand in this initiation. Numbers are... Pardon? Actually, to speak because there was a lot of murmurs were there regarding initiation. It was coming to me, unqualified person also. I pushed in initiation at the last minute, but I can say after initiation of, whenever we take initiation, we are not qualified for initiation. It's only Guru's mercy we get qualified. If all of you must be knowing our initiation process, there are a committee which area-wise they screen candidates. Then there is a temple initiation committee headed by Prabhu. So Prabhu arranged their screening, interviews and everything. After that, they goes to particular different gurus, initiation committees where they want to have, and then they have to pass their require from their guru, then they become eligible for initiation. I have little bit, I can say little bit as a temple, very little bit authority or little power which has Prabhupada and Kripamaya given me as a GBC. If somebody lacking or somebody has not fulfilled the criteria of initiation, I can recommend them to Guru Maharaj, telling this is the problem of this particular candidate, initiation. Then it depends on he gives or not gives. I do my job there, up to that point. About our 12 candidates out of 75, 8 were not interviewed, 12 were rejected. I was trying to not push them for initiation. Because few questions were used to ask for them, I was not satisfied because there are few criteria: illiterate, semi-literate, fully literate, semi-literate and educated. Semi-literate means was done 4th, 5th, 6th class, something, they know how to read and write little bit. And a fully literate, they don't know it. complete writing and reading. So I was trying to interview those candidates who were rejected. Here I'll add one point, who re-interviewed. I went to ICC, I was before, I think first evening, and requested to Gurmat, a few candidates positions like this, they got rejected. He asked, maybe I was not fully aware of contents of the rejection. Few I was known to me, few I explained that one of the Guruma's assistant was there. So Guruma saw him, then he said, I will take tomorrow again interview from them. And he almost interviewed again everybody. And those 8 candidates who were 8 or 9 who were not interviewed at all, he interviewed them also. After initiation, I was with Guru Maharaj and he was giving a report to Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, 12 candidates were rejected. Anukul Prabhu told us on that day and I interviewed again. So everybody passed. Then Guru Maharaj asked, so why were they rejected? But that I can't say why they were rejected. Whatever I asked, they were answering. Actually, his answer was to Guru Maharaj like this. So, certain time, if we interview, all educated person has gone through the interviews, when job interview or something, the hesitation of interview is there. And if less I was seeing on that day, I was sitting there, educated person, when that interviewer was asking, few girls, they are nicely educated, working, highly class, they were also hesitating to answer. And he was soothing, I'm like your elder brother, don't worry, like this. He was, before answering like that way he was talking. So, certain, I feel if somebody is not qualified also, 1 or 2 point lacking of criteria, if we push them, we say, because I in this process from long time of initiation and recommending from last, at least I can say 27, 25 years. So we see everything also, they are service to Jagannath and temple and their backgrounds. Then, like I will tell you an incident. Our Rakha Prabhu is doing so much service and his wife is also doing so much service in temple. When Rakha Prabhu's initiation was happening, his wife just got married actually. When I was not knowing much at that time of Rakha Prabhu. His wife, she is chanting 60 rounds, maybe not much of book, but they are doing a lot of service. So why not give you mercy for initiation? He said like this. He said, okay. So it was the first. So it's a Guru's mercy. Media. Whatever condition comes, I go and tell what is the fact, what is the wrong. He is the authority to decide whether it has to give or not give. So you does not feel that I am biased or I just favor to some person pushing him this one initiation or something. For me, all are one. When I sit in temple, maybe outside temple, maybe a little bit biased I can be there. So, but if you will come to me, I'll be here. And maybe, I don't know, I do not remember, Some earlier also some instance, devotee came to bypass something, maybe I apply them also. Because if Guru Maharaj has told me few years back when we used to discuss a lot of things, now such a health condition not there, we have so much time, but still we get so much time. Guru Maharaj was telling me one incident actually. That was, he said, I did not want to chase away somebody from Krishna consciousness. Now, because he is health condition, JPS also has become slightly strict. But I tell you personally, long back, before 2008, he told me, few cases I used to elect for initiation. He himself, you can be slightly, little bit liberal on Harinam actually. But you should be thorough for Brahman initiation. And once in our temple, Bhakti Rasamrita was also giving class. He said, best gift if you can give somebody, it is a Krishna consciousness. And best if you anybody chase away from the Krishna consciousness. You see, it's not there, if I recommend somebody and he does not follow, so I am not responsible for him. As I was talking to the other day, Sanatana Prabhu, I am equally responsible, maybe little portion, if somebody does not follow. But it is my duty to sign and to recommend, okay, everybody can, whoever follow. I will request everybody that Guru Mercy, after 84 lakhs, Bhamte, that जीवा घूमते घूमते मनुष्य योनि में आने के बाद he gets Guru. And Guru मिलना बहुत दुर्लभ है और सही गुरु मिलना बहुत दुर्लभ है और उसके बाद उनके साथ and because today not glorification Guru, my Guru Maharaj Vyas Puja, something I should. But one point I will tell you from my Guru Maharaj. It's a long back, 84 or 85, I am talking. I was just going, but I was not much of in KC and like that way. 83, I think. 83 or 82, I think. I put up a factory here and there was licensing in that factory, flour mill. So I didn't have license, got license, factory was ready to start. When a person in trouble, he moves here to their Aswadi, actually he moves to Aswadi. In Chamrajpet, when Aswajar is there, that Sukanari, he used to take out your leaf and like that. So I went to him, we were talking. So all other discussion he told, you will get Guru on hill. I said, hill. I said, hill is Tirupati or Ooty near Bangalore. Ooty is not the place to get Guru. And Tirupati concept was there, go morning, come back evening, so in a very short time, where you will get a Guru? He said, I don't know. This, your leaf is telling like this. I just laughed off, and it, we were written and everything, it was booked in sheets. And in 84 or 85, I first met Guru Maharaj at a hill only, that old Krishna Balam temple. He was taking prasad, evening prasad. Parananand took me inside there, Kanam Guru was taking prasad. And that time initiation was very easy. Guru Maharaj was taking evening prasad, so he gave me one date. Dates he was taking prasad, so he gave me one date, so I still remember. So Prananand tell me, come and whisper in my ear, and Ashok, my ear, कल इनिशिएशन दीक्षा है. मैं बोला, I was some another trip actually that time. I said no. He said, बैठो बैठो बैठो. मैं बोला no no no. I said if you will push me too much, I'll get up and go away. Anyway, that time I didn't took initiation, and in that leaf it was written, and he told me that, and this will be your last life. Guru will take you back to Godhead. Guru will give you mukti. Actually, back to Godhead, it was not concept of that Aswara telling, but he said, this will be your last life. But after coming Krishna consciousness, I came to know what is the meaning of last life actually. And same astrologer, Madhusudan has a help, you can say, lot of consulting astrologer. So once we were talking, he also went to same astrologer. And he told, you will find a guru, Tilak, he mentioned Tilak will be like this actually to him. When 96 I took initiation. So exactly I remember that because in life few incidents are there. I was driving and I was going from my home to office. My office that was in Sultanbeg. Near Chalukya Auto Signal, suddenly I remembered that astrologer talk actually. That time mobile was very costly, 20, 25 minutes, 30 rupees 1 minute. So I didn't want to use mobile. I reached home, office, and I called my wife. I said, just see, there something written on paper is there, because paper is written like this. Okay, we'll get at hill. And we took initiation at hill only and like that way. So she said yes. So is a mercy flow is there when we take, but endeavor is in our hand. Guru can give mercy, as Prabhu says, you have to fly your own plane. Guru can teach you that this plane, you can ride this plane. Prabhupada's books, Harima Mala. Guru can tell you that you ride this plane. But you have to fly your plane. You cannot depend that Guru will fly for you plane. So, I'll request everybody, whatever done, we are, actually I was discussing with Sanatana Prabhu a few days back, we will start from shelter only training, and who has taken initiation also, for them also we'll try to make some groups. If something lacking them, we'll try to be improve their spiritual life. It is our duty, it is our commitment to Guru. Before getting initiation, we are given a commitment that yes, it is our commitment that if they have not come up to the standard, they will make them to the standard. Thank you very much. I won't take much time. Hare Krishna. Another point, actually, I also so many times kept building people, who are staying in a building or who are, please don't kitchen or kitchen as a staying in a building belongs to us. Building is a different, temple is a different. Temple belongs to Prabhupada and there is system of temple is there. Everybody has to follow. Actually, the other day I got a complaint in group actually. Somebody was passing through the camp taking prasad from kitchen, devotee kitchen. And somebody said, Anukul Prabhu has told you, please don't use as a pathway. Then he or she, Mataji, came staying in the building. She called that devotee and told, because of you I am hungry. I thrown the dustbin whole prasad. I said, you should tell Mataji, you have done offense to the prasad and Jagannath. She is not doing favor me to staying in building or something. They are staying in building for their spiritual life, their growth. Please don't try to seva people, threaten and like this. This is not the right way. This is not. If you have seen if I have kitchen work, I can go check, but I never enter kitchen without any job. I have seen seniors and devotees walk through the kitchen. Personally, very senior devotee has told twice or thrice, Prabhu, please don't come through this. I am asking, in which temple, single, can anybody tell me, is this temple allowed to use kitchen through walk? Not right. Please don't feel our own property, this is Jagannath property, this whatever, everybody here doing service to Jagannath and Prabhupada, not to me or a Kripa or a Sanatana actually. Whatever we are talking on behalf of Prabhupada, Jagannath and speaking to all of you. So please try to follow system, well, but I will request devotee seva, who are doing sevas also, please do humbly inform everybody, not again shouting or something. Once, twice, thrice, we should keep our patience and tell them. And I heard when I was talking with that, he said weekdays also happen same thing. I said weekdays, Sunday, Monday is the same thing for Jagannath. So there is no Sunday for Jagannath. If Sunday, if Jagannath celebrate Sunday, तो सबका Sunday हो जाएगा. आपको एक बोलता हूँ क्या नुकसान. So no, there will be no Monday for anybody. So please follow system 1 day or 365 days, day and night. Thank you very much. I will request Kripamaya Prabhu to please come. Few devotees there can have initiation. We are not much. And few devotees I want to meet personally. They are not here. So
Hare Krishna, let's thank Anukul Keshav Prabhu by once loudly chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare. Devotees, can you please move in a little further? Who are studying near the Govindas, if you want to be seated, please come in this. So please carefully, or Kripamaya Prabhu is telling here, we might not have. Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimrandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manovishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapadakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Cha श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादा सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखावितां च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्वासदि गौर भक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. I will be talking in English due to a lack of time. I will be talking only in English now because of lack of time. I will try to cover whatever we can. Can have a separate session about what this is. But if you know, you understand what I am telling, please let the others also know our language. So the topic is a very, very important and grave topic, especially for all the initiated devotees and those who want to actually go back to Godhead. We need to understand the mood and vision of spiritual master. It's just not actually chanting Hare Krishna. How close we become to the whole Gaudiya Sampradaya really matters. So whenever we have to first of all respect all the Vaishnavas and the Parampara, right? Before I go further, I want to take blessings and permission from all the senior Vaishnavas here. With their permission, I will try to speak. Because there are far more qualified devotees in this assembly than me, but it's still on the instruction of the devotees I am trying to speak. So in the Bhagavatam, Lord Krishna himself talks about who is a bona fide spiritual master. I'll just read that, many of you may know, because we just think that once initiation is done, I don't have to listen to anybody, I don't have to care for anybody. It's a very, very dangerous situation. This is in the 11th canto. Acharya mam vijaniyan navamanyet karhichit na martye buddhya suyeta sarva deva mayo guruhu. In this, the translation of Sri Prabhupada is like this: one should know the Acharya, that the spiritual master, as myself and never disrespect him in any way. One should not envy him, thinking him an ordinary man, for he is the representative of all the demigods. This is what Krishna is telling, that the spiritual master, Acharya, who gives initiation is non-different from Krishna. One has to have this faith. It's very, very important this is, because if you think it's just another person, then we can't make progress in spiritual life. This shloka is very important, you can leave on your own, because I'm going to only touch upon the mode and vision of spiritual master, not explain everything today. We may have a separate session. This is 11th canto, 17th chapter, 27th verse. In the purport, there's a very important aspect here. It's mentioned that what does the spiritual master come to us? We are no, it's Krishna's mercy on us. The purport is like this: compassion. Whose immense compassion? Krishna's immense compassion. Reveal himself as the spiritual master. There are no activities but those of transcendental loving service to the Lord. Whatever we do to spiritual master, whatever he asks, we do. We don't have to actually go and refer Shastra which is okay or not. You simply do it, that's accepted by Krishna as pure devotional service. So we don't have to be thinking, okay, what he is telling me. That is why when a guru comes, serving him in whatever way he asks is very, very important. Because whatever we do for Spiritual Master Acharya, it is direct, pure devotional service. Whereas anything else you do, you need to think about your consciousness. What are you thinking? What are you doing? This is very important. One time, Srila Prabhupada in his Vrindavan days used to get massage from Harishauri Prabhu. One time, a dog was actually barking so much, and Prabhupada was getting massage. Prabhupada actually spoke to Harishauri Prabhu. Look at this dog. It's a very condemned animal, he said. When he said condemned animal, he said, if you feed the dog because it's barking, it's hungry, because of that you feed him, it will bark more. But if you don't, and it will whine, it will start, the sound that it makes, ooh, because it's hungry. It will disturb everybody around a dog. But even such a dog has one good quality. What is that quality? Loyalty. A dog is a very, very faithful and loyal to his master. Prabhupada said disciple should be at least loyal to the spiritual master. At least to the basic level, one should be loyal to the spiritual master. What is this loyalty he is talking about? In front of Hari, in good of Vaishnavas, in front of all the sadhus and fire, when we get initiated, we promise. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Of this mantra, the Maha Mantra, every day on beads. That every day we will do this and then follow the 4 regulative principles. And to His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, we actually promise that in some way favorably we will assist him in fulfilling the desire of Srila Prabhupada. Because Srila Prabhupada has given him so many instructions, so Guru Maharaj has picked up all this instruction. He wants to serve. This is not for the new initiates, it's for all. Why do the devotees who are to reconfirm, to recommit that back 20 years back, that I also said that I will chant 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mantra, follow the 4 regulative principles seriously, and will try to help Guru Maharaj in some way favorably to fulfill the mission of Srila Prabhupada. But we forget after some time. We just think about if we can do chanting of 16 rounds, that's itself a big thing. But this is the opportunity for us to recommit. Srila Prabhupada continued this conversation about the loyalty of the dog, that one should at least maintain the chanting of 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mantra and maintain the 4 regulative principles. If you drop it, you are not loyal. Even an ordinary dog is actually loyal, and we are worse than the dog. So Prabhupada called them, such a person is animal. No, spiritual master is like a mother for the disciple. A mother, she takes care of the child very nicely, caring for the child and bring the child up. Right? We all know, all the mothers can relate to it. Spiritual master does the same thing, because the disciples cannot know everything about. Master prays for us, gives us instructions, and guides this process carefully so that we become pure devotees of the Lord. Now, the child, however heavy or very big or crazy, mother would never feel the pain of the child. Baby will be on the lap, mother would never feel the pain of the baby. However, if the baby dies, the baby is killed or the baby passes away, how will the mother feel? One, the mother will start feeling the heaviness of the child, because the child becomes very heavy if it's not alive. The second thing, the mother will feel the separation. Because of the separation, mother will feel so much of pain. Even our spiritual master feels the same thing about all of us who are initiated. If we are spiritually dead, the four agreed principles, spiritual master's lab. That I actually took so much time to bring this child up. The child is not following the principles. If the child is not following the etiquette, time 16 rounds minimum and 4 don't follow, spiritual master cannot do anything. So we have to keep this in our mind. When you are initiated, it becomes very fresh. 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, we forget this principle. That is the reason we need to recommit. Krishna has come as my spiritual master, and it's Krishna who has come as my spiritual master. That is why form does not really matter. All representative of Krishna. So that faith we should cultivate. Are you all with me? So do this, then other instructions will come. But if you do, how can the spiritual master? He will cry simply that so many disciples actually are not following. Now, Srila Prabhupada has given everything that we need in his books to deliver us back to Godhead, to come to the stage of pure devotion service. However, not everyone in the whole world will read Srila Prabhupada books, because many of them are illiterate or just don't have the desire of reading books. How will they be delivered? Remember, Sri Krishna came Prabhu to deliver the entire world. Class of people who are intellectuals who can read Prabhupada books and then become pure devotees. No, they wanted to actually deliver the entire world. Dhira. How is that? But Srila Prabhupada, after reading his disciples, there is actually a completely different kind of understanding you will have. Why? Because there are a few things now. Sometimes we feel that our Guru Maharaj is very merciful. But why is he so merciful? Why is that? Reason to it. Because Srila Prabhupada had two desires. I'm cutting short certain things because for time's constraint. Prabhupada had two desires with respect to all the gentlemen, intellectual class to read Srila Prabhupada books, thoroughly become pure devotees of the Lord and help the rest of. And this is done by so many wonderful devotees in this world. In our own ISKCON movement, fantastic devotees are actually helping others to become better devotees. Prabhupada had another desire. Can you imagine? He wanted his mission. By mercy they became devotees. Of course, they purified themselves and followed. Very important. Now, still continue to be the same. Absolutely a no. So this is a very, very important. They say that Srila Prabhupada Maharaj is only Jayapatak Swami Maharaj. Not in hands in ISKCON who does this. Because once you become a devotee, to become a pure devotee, you can read Prabhupada books, do Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, or very, very potent and very powerful Vaishnavas, serve them carefully, you can actually get to the platform of pure devotion service. But what will they not get delivered? And answer is no, they will get delivered. Prabhupada, when Harish Prabhu was there in the room, said that place where if people are become, at least they get a better life future. They are not for them when they are dying. Look at his compassion, Prabhupada's compassion. That means you are not qualified, but still somebody is actually giving you the qualification. Prabhupada said, yes, I want to qualify. And Prabhupada this aspect again and again, that I wanted this to be done and no one picked it up. Why? Because it's not easy to do. It's very difficult. Imagine if somebody is willing to follow your instructions, somebody is not willing to do the. Otherwise, if somebody goes and asks Jayapataka Maharaj that I want to get initiated, he will not stop them. Why? Because he will give, but he will always say someone has to train them up. There are two ways to look at this. Either you say stop, train them up, and Guru Maharaj wants that mood to be followed. More flow, but without qualification we should not proceed like that. It's very, very important that people understand this mode of Guru Maharaj. You are with me? Because Guru Maharaj mentioned a story long back. If we keep hearing about Guru Maharaj's message, the urgency of spreading the Krishna consciousness as quickly as possible comes. Whereas the quality of becoming a better devotee, that is actually that is why you will find Guru Maharaj bringing up this concept about, of course, Prabhupada himself had this book distribution to be done. Guru Maharaj introduced the whole Bhakti Viksha, the whole Deep Dan. Like, how they are not clear. How do we make them? But they can be trained up. They can be brought to the level of serving Krishna. That Seva Bhav can be trained. But they will not read or hear so easily because they don't have that attitude at all. So we have to think about that. This mission is very, very important. This will be successful if the senior responsibility of getting themselves trained properly and train the juniors. Then this movement of Lord Chaitanya can spread far and wide. When Mahaprabhu says Prithvi se aache, Moranam, that means Lord Chaitanya's names, Krishna's names will be chanted all possible. It's not just one person in back will chant, no, someday. Because the mission, if you see in the Chaitanya Bhagavad, it is mentioned that Lord Chaitanya came here with a mission. The mission is to deliver everybody. And how do we assist him? This is what Guru Maharaj is asking us. 4 regulative principles, 16 rounds of chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Plus helping him favorably. That favorably is something that you can actually discuss with your mentor, counselor, Bhakti Viksha leader. You should be engaged in some way fulfilling Prabhupada's desires. If you don't do that, if you get this kind of spiritual taste and chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra will be a burden, you will stop chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra and you become spiritually dead. And when you are spiritually dead, Guru Maharaj feels the burden. And we actually come and complain, why is Guru Maharaj like this? Why can't he be like other sannyasis? From good Srila Prabhupada. And that whatever he has taken, he is trying to actually give it to everybody. And we should understand this mission has to continue. And that mood is something we have to understand deeply and try to follow. So, Guru Maharaj actually mentioned this because one of the devotees asked Guru Maharaj, like, there are many devotees, many people who wants to actually become devotees but they are not qualified. And again, there are so many, all of them. And Guru Maharaj actually gave a story, many of you may know this story. On the bank of ocean, there was an old man who was actually picking up starfishes. No, starfishes is, I don't know what you call it, but starfishes, okay. So, he picked up and threw it into the sea. But many used to get onto the banks because of the waves. They used to come and fall in the banks and this old man used to throw it out into the ocean. And one young boy was watching this and went to this old man and said, why are you wasting your time? Because the more you put there, I see that 4 more are coming back to the ocean. But the old man did not actually feel discouraged. He starfish, one particular starfish, and threw it saying that I am giving life back to this starfish, because the starfish belongs to the sea. Similarly, our spiritual master actually has a desire that for this particular soul, right, not anywhere, everyone, that's actually immaterial. But at least for this soul, I am trying to give him back the life, which is going back to Krishna. Now, how can we all serve Guru Maharaj? That's actually the important thing, especially those who are initiated, who are newly initiated. What can we do? Because Guru Maharaj has various services that is taken for Prabhupada. So please sign up for something which will help Guru Maharaj accomplish this mission. If you don't explain, so I actually talk about, but then I don't want to actually go too long. I hope you are getting the message. If you don't understand the mode and mission of a spiritual master, you will think that I am part of his Hare Krishna, what else? No. One has to carry this legacy of what Prabhupada actually has given to Guru Maharaj and what Guru Maharaj actually has inherited from his spiritual master. And this is actually the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. They pass on this legacy. Because Guru Maharaj actually once asked Prabhupada in Mayapur that, Shri Prabhupada, what master? What should I learn from Guru? And Shri Prabhupada, not just one instruction. You have to understand the vibes. Vibes means the mood and the mission. What is the spiritual master all about? What is my Guru all about? If you understand that, you can carry that to the next level, next generation. So this is very, very important. I know many of you don't understand English. Those who understand English, please pass on this message to them so that everybody should pick up this information. It's very, very important that we understand before we all grow. Very, very important. But we should also understand what is the mission of Guru Maharaj. Right? When you understand this aspect, we can actually take it very seriously and try to follow. And even if we actually are in a condition wherein we simply can't do anything extra for Guru Maharaj because of your personal condition in life, maybe some of you are housewives, some of them are sick, you simply can't do anything more for Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chant extra runs for Guru Maharaj's benefit, health. And Guru Maharaj also will get that. This is the mission of Srila Prabhupada. Yeah? So I will stop to go on. We have the arati to go on. Session later on with little more details. But my humble request is that please understand the mood of Guru Maharaj and then take it to your heart and we can carry on this legacy to the next generation. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. For devotees who are not literated, यार के बरियक के होद के बरला जिसको पढ़ना और लिखना नहीं आता है उनके लिए बीबीटी ने एक ऐप बनाया है और क्या बीबीटी ಒಂದು ऐप ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ वी कैन हियर ನಾವು ಕೇಳಬಹುದು वो लेक्चर हम लोग सुन सकते हैं बुक्स श्रील प्रभुपाद के बुक्स हम लोग सुन सकते हैं इट्स वेरी नाइस थैंक यू अनुकुल केशव प्रभु थैंक यू कृपामय गौरंग प्रभु द क्लास ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಇದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ವೋ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ भक्तर इनिशिएटेड डिवोटीज ग्रुप हाकती सो जिस भक्तों को ये समझ में पूरा नहीं आया है ये क्लास जो हुआ था इसका सारांश हम लोग वो इनिशिएटेड डिवोटीज के ग्रुप में को किसी को उसमें कोई प्रभु से या गुणाना प्रभु से उस ग्रुप व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में पूछ सकते हैं एनी डिवोटी हु वांट्स टू जॉइन द ग्रुप हु इज न्यूली इनिशिएटेड कैन रीच आउट टू गुणाना कृष्ण प्रभु इन केस यू आर मिसिंग फ्रॉम दैट ग्रुप थैंक यू सो मच